Hey guys, it's Mojo Juju here. I'm very excited about New Year's Eve at Taste of Tasmania. And as you probably know, we're having a speakeasy ball. One of my favorite things is dressing up. I'm just gonna talk you through some of my fashion choices. And I think one of the key things is details. You don't have to be gaudy and obvious and over the top. Some subtle details will make your outfit stand out. I think a well-fitted waistcoat is going to look a billion times better than one that's too big. There's lots of kind of details that you can have. Here's a suit that I had made. It's got like some nice texture and a block color, which is always a good option. Another big popular choice is the window pane check. If you were ever a fan of a television series called Boardwalk Empire, you'd know Chalky White is one of the best characters, and he was always wearing a window pane check. This one here does have a pinstripe, but I quite like this one because of the colorway. It's kind of more muted colors, not so harsh. Another addition to your outfit that can add a little bit of flavor and color is to choose suspenders over a belt. The thing that's gonna make your suspenders look better than anyone else's is buttons. Button braces over clip-on, which is gonna mean that you need buttons on the back and front of your trousers. And there's no one to catch you. In terms of trousers, my preference is for a wider leg, though you can do more of a stovepipe look. This is a pretty popular thing back in that gangster era. You'll notice the buttons for braces, but there's also belt loops as an option, and on the back again. Also a pleated front is a really nice detail, but if you like a cleaner look, you can go flat front. Everybody's taking sides. Every time you turn the heat up, do you better watch the world burn? I think a silk tie for this kind of period style dressing is like the way to go. Here are some examples of some vintage silk ties, which you should be able to find. If you want to really do something that's totally boss, that not a lot of people probably feel like they can pull off, I think some of the coolest cats wore bow ties. One of my favorites in particular, who was often seen in a bow tie, was Humphrey Bogart. I love Humphrey Bogart so much that I named my cats Bogart and Bacall. Some pretty classic old school bow ties. They're just clip-on ones, but if you really want to stand out and learn how to tie your own bow tie, it's a pretty neat thing to know how to do. Remember who you are. Another fun detail to have with your outfit is the addition of a tie clip or a tie pin. A tie pin in the 20s is kind of like a pretty cool thing to do, because then you can kind of get, particularly if you're wearing a waistcoat and you've got the like half Windsor, so you got a small knot in your tie, you can kind of like push the tie up a little bit and then pin it so you get that little puffy, like pops out, French cuffs with cufflinks. That is gonna make you look like you know what you're talking about and what you're doing. Here's a pair of my favorite. They don't have to be over the top, or if you want to be over the top, go for it. Make sure you polish your shoes before you take them out on the dance floor so they don't look like this. These are some of my favorites. You're not sure about what shoes? Shoes should match your belt, or the leather tabs on your braces. So, to top off your outfit, you're probably going to want a hat. This is an Akubra, made in Australia, which is nice. This hat comes with an open crown, which means that it's not shaped when you get it. If you want to know how to bash a hat, this is how it's done. The cool thing about this is that you can make it to your own personal taste, however you want to wear the hat. Me personally, I like to just hit it straight down the middle and then give it a little pinch at the top, and that gives it that real gangster sort of look from the 40s. I think that's pretty much all that I can share with you. I'm not an expert by any means, but I do love it, and for me it's just about having fun. So I hope you have fun planning your outfit for New Year's Eve. The one last thing I have to say though is the most important thing about pulling off an outfit is attitude. You gotta have swag.